After the Minister for Defense resigned, a lot of people have been talking on the internet about this new developments. And the next question people have been asking, who is going to be the new Minister for Defense? And rumor has it that Tinubu actually nominated Mustapha Musa to be the next Minister for Defense. And after this rumor, a lot of people have been talking on the social media as regards to this. Now, Very Dark Man came online to review a lot of things he knows about this man. And what he said will really shock you. He had an encounter with him sometimes this year, and he came out to review everything that he knows about this man. Now, I'm going to be playing the video for you guys to listen carefully to what Very Dark Man has to say about Mustapha Musa.
Now, let me tell you something about Mustapha Musa, right? On the 14th of June 2025, an attack happened in Yelewata where some herdsmen pied over 200 persons in their homes in Yelewata, Benue State. They even set them ablaze, they burned them with fire. On the 14th to 15th was when this thing happened. So on the 15th morning, when I heard the news early in the morning, I went to Yelewata. When I got to Yelewata, because I noticed that our media were not going there to go and cover it. The attack happened on the 13th. So I went there on the 15th morning. So when I got there, I went to the scene. It was horrible. I covered the whole scene. I made a video of it, went to different rooms. If you go back to the video, even though for some reason, Instagram, Facebook, all over social media, it has been deleted. I'm sure it will be on Twitter. Anyway, so I took a video. Some people will say fire don't burn. They burn children inside their house. You know, they light their fire everywhere. They bite people like animal. So when I posted it online, it raised a lot of awareness, right? In less than 3 hours, I had over 50,000 comments on that post, right? So it went so viral. The government were forced to put attention on Benue State, and they started going to Benue State. The police were there, army were there. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said he was going to come. The whole attention was on Benue State. So after that, on the 17th, the chief of defense staff he appeared on Channels TV, and then he was asked some questions. The response he gave, I was not pleased with that. And as a result of that, I was so angry because I was traumatized. I went to Benue State, I saw the thing firsthand, and I started thinking that God, shit, this kind of thing happened to us. So when he said that thing on Channels, me, I blast him. I'm not gonna lie, I blast the man. So this was the day, this was on the 17th of June. I said, the speech from the CDS, General Christopher Musa, on Channels News about what might be the cause of the Benue massacre by herdsmen just unlock another fear in me. At this point, to the great people of Nigeria, may our ancestors be with us. So when I posted this, on the 19th, around 10, they just told me that army were looking for me. I said, army care? They said, yes. I panicked. That's which while I'll get with army. I can't remember, say, I don't blast Christopher Musa. I say, wow. Anyways, I just said, no, wala, let's go. Because two things came into my head. If they won't buy me, they don't buy me, since they already know where I be, and they don't know how to track me. So let's go. I didn't know who was looking for me. They just said army was looking for me. Next thing I enter moto. They drove me. Boom. We got to Asokoro. When we got to Asokoro, we entered into the military base. When we got into the military base, we just drove us. Bam! When they opened the door, guess who I saw? Christopher Musa. When I saw him, I see the person when I blast online. I looked the man like this. This was on the 19th. Stroke. This was at around maybe 11:30-ish. No, 10:30-ish. Then when we entered, he now told everybody to go outside, that they should leave the both of us to sit down. Then we sat down. Then he looked at me. He said, Very Dark Man. I said, sir. He said, I know you. I said, yes, nice to meet you, sir. He said, do you know why I brought you here? I said, no, sir. He said, I need your help. Nah. I was looking at the man like, what? He said, I need your help. I said, sir, help on what? He said, you need to tell me everything that you noticed when you went to Yelewata. You were the first person with a camera that went there. People didn't go there. People were scared to go there. So you should tell me everything you noticed that day when you got to Yelewata, and what you think and the information that you might have gathered after the whole Yelewata thing. When they said they had removed him as the chief of defense staff, I just shook my head. You know why I shook my head? Because that man is a man that was looking for solution. For that man to call Very Dark Man to come to his house and look at me in my eyes. This is the chief of defense staff, bro. He looked at me in my eyes and told me that I need your help. That's somebody that is not ashamed to get information from anywhere. There's no pride whatsoever. Anything that will make him help the country is in for it. This is somebody that wants the country to move forward. So if he can come down to come and ask very dark man, that is above very dark man, is way above my level, right? If he can come down to say, okay, yes, this man can literally say, boy, you should go and catch me and buy me. This soldier wants me, buy me. But he called me. He humbled himself to say, I need your help. Meaning that this man can go anywhere to ask for information to make sure he correct the security of the country. So the day that I saw that they removed Christopher Musa, I just shook my head. I don't talk, since that day I don't make any comments. I didn't say one thing till today when I talk. And the only reason why I'm talking today is because I have heard that they've nominated him for the chief of, they have nominated him for the Minister of Defense. To be very, very honest, me, I'm not a politician, but you see that single act from Christopher Musa to come into his house to ask me questions and what I know and start telling me that anything I get from now on, please, I should send it to him, I should alert him, that should alert the military, and I should alert him. That's anything you let me know. I know how many things I've called him for after then. I said, Oga, sir, the whole thing that happened in Edo State, it was him, my God. I said, Oga, they demolished this place, and I sent it to him. Did I mention that online? No. So if they're nominating him, I just hope he gets the position. I just hope so. But if he doesn't, mashallah. But I just hope, because that man is really passionate about the country, and it's not even about clouds. Because what's the man will clap for?
So this means that we still have good men in this country. We have men who are capable, men who are focused, men who have directions, men who are actually dedicated to their job, men who look back, like who take their job wholeheartedly, who have the good interest of the people at heart. Like from what very that man have said, it has really protected this man in a good light. I have seen a lot of people saying that okay, they want him back, he's a good person, but honestly, what very dark man said just confirm everything that we've always known about this man. Now it only shows something for somebody to come down to very dark man's level to ask for assistance. We need information. It means that this man is working. It means that this man knows what he is doing. We are not saying that he's the best man, but one of the things that we need is people who are dedicated to their job, people who can go all out to look for solution, not somebody who keep justifying the reason why we have terrorism in Nigeria. You guys saw the video of the minister of, is a former minister now, a former minister of defense who just resigned. You guys saw what he said in 2021 as regards terrorists and bandits in Nigeria. Now, as a minister that is in power, as such was supposed to come out of him, as such statements are supposed to come out of him. Are you supposed to even have that kind of mentality? Now you could understand the reason why it was not productive, because you cannot have that kind of thinking and mindset and you're able to provide solution, because that means that you didn't see what these people are doing as something very bad, something that needs to be tackled. Now we need a man like Mustapha, a man who can take actions. We have heard a lot of talking. Like seriously, I just feel it's the right decision that Tinubu, okay, maybe Tinubu did not, but for him, for this Minister for Defense to resign, is the best decision that we can have in country. And maybe probably our government is beginning to think right. And maybe, just maybe, according to very dark man, we didn't know the reason why they asked him to resign in the first place. But anyways, now maybe they are now coming back to their senses. They now realize that he's the right person for the job. And like very dark man said, we just hope that he's nominated and he is given that position. Let's see what he can do. Let's trust in him. At least one of the people that we just need are people who are really focused, who are ready to work, who are ready to provide solution. Yes, not people who just sit there in that position because they have been given a position to just undo, and they're just sitting down there and they're hitting money. Anyways, guys, this is really a good development, and I'm so happy that very dark man was able to come out to tell the whole world his own encounter with this man. It's really, really, it's confirmed what everybody have been saying. I've been seeing people on the internet saying that it will be a good move if they can bring him back. It was a good man during his time. He's another working his focus. And guys, what Very Dark Man said just confirmed everything. And it's only proof that what everyone have been saying about him is right. This is the kind of man we need in Nigeria. This is the kind of man we need for this position. It can make things happen. So guys, what do you guys feel about what Very Dark Man said and what have been discussed in this particular video? Drop your thoughts in this video, guys, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't. I'll see you in my next video.